Hello and welcome to Man of the Antz Plays the Solus Project. So I'm not sure how well this is going to go in terms of video-wise before we go anywhere. This runs through Steam VR rather than, hello, giant moon going past me, runs in Steam VR rather than Oculus Home, and I can only seem to get it to output in the kind of 2i where it just mirrors the output from the headset onto a window on screen, which is what I'm recording. No one likes to watch a video like that, so my plan is to cut that in half, center the video of one of the eyes, probably the left, because it's normally the left in other videos, and then do what I did in the Climb and American Truck Simulator and those sort of things, and just have a blurred, expanded one in the background. So that's the plan. I'm not sure how well that's going to look. If I do it and it looks terrible, I might upload it and see if people like it, see if people watch it, and take it from there. Otherwise, if it's too bad, I might not even use this, so we'll see how we go. So this is a Solus Project. I haven't played this before, but I've heard very good things about it. It has very recently, like today or yesterday, had a update to use the Oculus Touch motion controllers, which is fantastic. So I've enabled motion control, so I can actually use motion controls rather than the Xbox controller. I think when it says teleportation, you can do teleportation or walking. I don't think that's both. We'll have smooth rotation, because I'm not a big fan of the comfort rotation. We'll enable strafe, although I have seen someone say that that was not very good in terms of when they went left, they were pressing right, so it's a bit reversed. We'll see how that goes. So controls. Long range teleporter must be found first is the trigger. Oops. Is the trigger. Forwards and backwards is the stick. Crouch is pressing the stick, I think that is. Rotate left and right is the stick. Pressing the stick to drop item. Crouch, drop item. B is holster. A is pick up, eat, activate. What's drop item? What's drop item supposed to be? Is that supposed to be the trigger? Isn't that the trigger? Well, now I'm confused. We'll find out. Jump and inventory are on the grips. Okay. There is a tutorial thing which just runs you through some basic things. So I'll run through this quickly, see how we go. I'm going to start my timer, because I'm a sensible person, and I always do that before I start recording anything. So welcome to Gliese 6143C, which is a very catchy name. This is a complex and large adventure. Take a moment to get familiar. 2 movement modes are supported on the Vive, locomotion, walking, and teleportation. On Oculus, only walking is supported, although I have heard that isn't the case, so I guess we'll find out. This can be set in the menu. Let's take a look at the controls as you have currently set them. So it's for some reason gone to the Vive controller, but that's fine. So forward is the left stick, backward is the left stick. Drop item was click in. And that's using it as a sort of a D-pad. Holster, we know holster is B. Long range teleport was a thought on the trigger, on the left one there. Jump and inventory are the same, they're the grip buttons. Pick up, eat, activate was A button rather than the trigger. We'll figure out as we go. Items can be crafted by dropping one item on the ground and then aiming at it while holding the matching other item. A blue outline means the item is being scanned and is interactive. An orange outline means you are modifying it. Let us take a look at those 2 states. So let's pick up an item, that's craft or combine with another item. Well, that seems fine. In your left hand, you hold a PDA computer. It displays most of your vital statistics. When using a gamepad, it can be raised with the right joystick. I mean, I can just raise it with my hand. Following info can be found on the PDA. So we have an object's distance, our health, our body temperature, our calories, water, wind, somewhere, this thing, can't really see what it is, humidity, world temperature, and until sleep. A long-range teleportation item can be found in the world. When found, it allows you to throw a disc over obstacles or mark locations far away from your current position. Once acquired, you can press the right trigger to fire the teleportation disc and then teleport with the drop item button or trigger. Right trigger to fire, teleport with the drop item button, which is B. Look for the teleportation item before leaving the first island. Okay, noted. So throw it, and then teleport with B. The experience saves only after sleeping, using savior shrines or when changing levels. Sleeping recovers health. The longer and better your sleep, the more health recovered. The quality and ability to sleep is affected by the climate and conditions where you are sleeping. Time progresses during sleep. You can die if you sleep in an unsafe location or when your stats are low. Artifacts and special equipment from your ship improve your attributes. Explore the world to find these and upgrade your abilities. In the stats screen, you can view the effect of your upgrades. Inventory space, dive time, movement speed, health, fall and damage, and climate resistances can all be upgraded. That was it, you are ready. Remember, you can scale difficulty at any time during the game. Think before every action, because literally... Did I spell it right? Literally? Is it only one T? I think it's only one T. Spelling mistake, developer. I shall tweet them later. Literally everything could kill you on this planet. Enjoy! Well, that's a terrible way of saying that. So we're on 50% difficulty, which is the default starting difficulty. We'll stick with that. I want to use Celsius. I don't understand Fahrenheit. It means nothing to me. I am fine with meters, although I'm also fine with miles and feet. But meters, we'll stick with meters. Meters seems more useful. The US fluid ounce means nothing to me, so we'll stick with liters for that. We'll have a male voice because I am somewhat male. And this is all the default as well. Medium, 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 ultra, and resolution scale 120. So, new game. Well, slot 1. Please and thank you. So one of the things, I think I said at the bottom of the screen we just saw there, says that the loading screens do not work in the game for the headsets, for VR. That's what I was looking for. So what you might see when the game's actually loading, at the moment I can just see a spinning planet, which I'm pretty sure you can see as well. Oh, hello. In the year 2115, scientists identified a rogue Class B star traveling towards us, Earth, and the solar system would be destroyed. The Prowler ships were launched in 2149, 3 giant colony ships which carried thousands to a safe zone near Pluto. In 2151, the Earth was destroyed. With nowhere to go, our last resources were scrambled and 5 scout ships were sent to 5 distant worlds. These pioneers began a first interstellar journey to go somewhere, to go where mankind had not gone before? That might have been what it said. I was a little slow. 15 years later, this phallic-looking ship arrives. Mission TSP-3 arrives at Gliese 6143C. Gliese? Gliese? Still don't know. Gliese? Who knows? And I'm sure it has a very safe arrival and lands smoothly. That's what I'm expecting. Keep looking out for more text. Oh, it's just going to give us several views of the ship and its various docking ports we can see there. That's something coming. Someone doesn't want you to be here, mate. Someone doesn't want you to be here. That was a cracking shot, whoever that was. I mean, the fact you survived that is miraculous. Wow. Okay, so here we are at floor level. Is this going to be a problem, Vive? Are you messing with me? I've had this before with the, not the Vive, Steam VR.
Father, Yuri.
Hopefully I'm just sat down. I guess we'll find out.
Where is everyone?
Altitude is plummeting down.
Drop box. Lars, is anyone there?
I don't think anyone is, mate. Danger spinning drastically fast. Altitude is very, very quickly going down. I mean, dead. Dead. I'm assuming that's in meters, as that's what my scale is set to. So I was going about, what, 20,000 meters a second when I hit the ground there? So this will be one of those loading screens I mentioned where there is no screen. It just has a blackness for you to look at. Not sure what's going on now. Oh, hello. That's behind me. That's the wrong way. We've already done all this. So we can skip through this. Next. Okay. So I do appear to not be sat on the ground, which is nice, and if I put the controller on the floor, it touches the ground pretty much, which is perfect, because I did have a bit of an issue when I tried to play something else where I had something on the ground it wanted me to pick up, and I couldn't, because my floor was higher than the game floor, so before I could get to the game floor, my controller was hitting my floor, which is very frustrating. So here we go, we can walk around. This is the PDA, very nice, with these buttons that do things. Oh, hello, objective, none. Health limit, so that's all that stuff. What are you? Oh, hello. That pod looks a lot bigger from the outside, doesn't it? So that's my ship just cascading around me. And the vague remains and ashes of all of my friends and colleagues I've been with for 15 years. Isn't that depressing in a very beautiful way? Alright then. So I think this just takes you back to that screen there. What are you? Oh, hello. Body wetness, dry speed, so that's just a bit more stuff. Can I click on you? No. You? No. You? No. You? No. Okay, so that's all of that. So the left stick is walking around. The right stick does a rotation. Oh yes, because that's strafe. So the left stick is rotate. So the left stick is walk and strafe. The right stick is rotate. That's fine, that makes sense. Aha. The left trigger is teleport. I thought there was a teleport. I thought the information it gave us in the tutorial was a little bit out of date. That's a weird shadow. Okay. Left stick is teleport. That is jump, which was the grab button. Inventory was the grab button on the right-hand controller. B does nothing yet. A, what the hell? A is crouch. Ha! Wonder what that was. And, sorry. X is crouch. X is crouch. A and B currently do nothing. And I'm assuming either A or the trigger will be the kind of select options. Okay, good stuff. So, yes, trigger is the button to do stuff with. Do I just store that in my inventory? Did I just store that in my inventory? Where's my inventory? Yes, I did. Okay. Get out of the inventory. No, put it back in the inventory. So B was put in your inventory. Do you tell me what it is? You do. Heavy use, multi-purpose, a rock. A, trigger. No, why can't I pick you up? Is it expecting me to combine you? Do I not have an option as to what what I do? Okay, well, let's try that. So it was grab button to get to the inventory, select the rock, combine. Okay, so I think both the trigger and A do the same thing. I think that's what happened there. I think what I did there was I hammered away at that rock with the other rock to create a cutting implement. That's what I think happened. Sharp rock can cut, yes. And that's just a rock. Heavy multi-use rock, sharp rock can cut. So we will need our sharp rock to get beyond this. Requires a tool. Well, I had a tool, and I just dropped it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we will crouch down to get through here, or we could just, in fact... Trying to stand up. There we go. I suppose I can just teleport there? Yes, I can. Perfect. Okay. So I like the combination of teleport and walking. I think that's quite nice. That's quite relatively novel. Gives you the best of both worlds. So what do you have here? Let's put that in the inventory. Stretch of Desolation 1. Depressing. Depressing stuff. So what's this? A water bottle. Yes. We'll have you. Put you in the backpack. Food. Closed food can. Pick up. Drop you in there. If you find yourself in a precarious situation, explore your surroundings and scavenge whatever useful items you can before conditions worsen. Oh, I can't pick it up, it's just there. So let's have a little bit of a scout around this way before we go anywhere. There wasn't a run button, was there? I don't think. No, there wasn't a run button. Okay, that's fine. Continue. So we have some more food. We have, what is this? A useful multi-purpose tool. So A and trigger do seem to be different. I think they can do the same thing if it's the same, it has no options. I think if it can be used with something, I think A picks up and trigger, oh no. Yeah, trigger picks up and A is like the do button. I think that's what that is. What does this say? I wonder what the public will think of us. That we're a bunch of slacker scientists playing with fluids in zero-G and wasting time for 15 years? Was that what you did? Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. Maybe they think it's all a hoax. We watched the Q&A episode and everything felt so scripted and artificial. Not sure I'm supposed to be going this way, because it did seem to make me want to go the other way, but here we go, a bit more information. Let's find out some more about our surroundings. Oh, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to face forwards as well. As in, my forwards in my room, so I'm facing towards the two front cameras. So that might help. I saw Montserrat reading off a script Amon gave her. Apparently the next episode will feature the pioneers from all the Solus ships. When Isabella and... oh my god, that's going to be annoying. Might have to start crouching and getting right next to it, so I can't do that. Oh, now I put my controller through it. Come on then. Come on then. You can do this. When Isabella and Hatim had their episode, they weren't given any script, but Monty is a bit unpredictable. Monty. Naughty Monty. There are so many things that Prolus HQ prohibits us from saying. Everyone we want to talk to has to sign an agreement not to tell anyone what our discussions are about. Maybe Frederick's right about them censoring us. That sounds like exactly what censoring is, mate. But he loves his tinfoil hat. Who doesn't love a tinfoil hat? Everyone loves a tinfoil hat. There's nothing in there. We won't worry too much about that. Is that where we started? Yes, that's where we started. So I'm imagining we will have to actually start heading back towards where it wants us to go at some point, because I can't imagine this is all that sensible, to be honest with you. Yet here I am, still going. Ooh, does that mean I can teleport? Ooh, hello wall. Ah, but I can't teleport up there. I was going to see if I can manage to climb all the way up there with the teleport. Oh, nope. What was jump? That one. No, I don't think that's going to let us do that. That's fine, we don't want to do that. I will try to use the walk. When you're teleporting, can you rotate the teleport? You only face the one direction. I'll try to do walking more than teleporting, just because I think it's less jarring to watch. I think the teleporting, in like Arizona Sunshine, I think it got sometimes a little bit disorientating, trying to keep up with where I was going and whether I was rotating on the spot or whatever. So that looks like we can get over there somehow, doesn't it? Well, obviously by jumping across all of those. I can just swim. I'm assuming that's going to affect my body temperature. Water exposure lowers your temperature. Yes. So let's come out of that. See if we can just jump around. Oh, I'm sweating. I did too much jumping. So I have gone massively out my way here, really, haven't I? I might pick up a couple of things here and then call this episode here. So I don't want to go too long on episodes. I know I have a bit of a habit of taking a bit too long on some episodes, and I don't think that's necessarily the best thing in the world. So I'm going to make a bit of a conscious effort. Do they all go stacked? Yes, they do. Make a bit of a conscious effort to limit the length of my episodes a little bit, so they're not all 35-40 minutes long. So we saw an interesting box just over here, didn't we? So we'll go and look at this box, and then I will call this episode here. But I'm immediately going to record another one, so I'm already intrigued about this. And this is working quite well. I did see someone who played it about a year back, and they said that it wasn't very well implemented. But this is, I'm quite enjoying the control scheme at the moment. It's good. I like it. So let's have a look at this. Flight recorder. Resistance to falling plus 4%. Oh, is that how we upgrade? Oh, is that an upgrade? Yes. Got ourselves a little upgrade. Well, that's a nice place to finish, isn't it, I think? Good stuff. What was this? Oh, that was wind, humidity, temperature. Body temperature's fine. Health has gone down a bit. Is that because we haven't eaten for a while? Is that what that is? I guess so. There's our falling buff. Health limit, inventory limit is 12 out of 36. And this is, we still have no objective because I have gone nowhere so far. If I click sleep, do I instantly sleep? No, you can set an alarm clock to wake you up. Okay, good stuff. Let's go back to this screen. Alright then, well, hope you enjoyed. Is it getting late? Is there a time? There isn't a time, but that looks lower than it was when we started. That's a massive moon, look at that, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful game. It's Unreal Engine, I think, which would explain that quite nicely. So, I'm going to stop that there. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, do click the like or subscribe buttons. There we go. That'd be very much appreciated as always. If you have any questions, comments or suggestions, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. I do of course have the obligatory social media pages like Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and all that. So if you want to follow me on there, do feel free. Otherwise I shall see you next time in the Solus Project. Thank you very much for joining me.